The Big Fish into Little Fish presentation is for Year 7 students, usually in Term 1, to help them with the transition into high school. This is just a short video that goes through a very brief outline of the presentation that's usually between 60 and 90 minutes depending on the school's needs. We start the session with a very brief icebreaker and getting to know you activity, and then we move into the balloon game. And I just want to describe very quickly the aim and purpose and steps of the balloon game. So here what we do is we provide the students with a small strip of paper each and a balloon. When they receive the strip of paper, they label one side A and the other side B. On side A, they answer the question what excites or makes them happy about starting Year 7 in high school. Over the years, doing this workshop with thousands of Year 7 students, the overwhelming answer to the question on side A is making new friends. And the overwhelming answer to the question on side B is about what worries or fears they have about starting Year 7 in high school is to be left out, teased or bullied. I ask the students then to put the strip of paper into the balloon and to blow up their balloon and to form a circle. And their job is to throw their balloon up in the air and not to focus on their balloon, but to make sure that every balloon stays up as long as they can. And if one is to hit the ground, they need to bend down and pick it up and keep it back up in the air for as long as they can until I ask them to grab a balloon, any balloon, and to bust it, and to get the strip of paper that's inside the balloon, and we bring it back and we go through all of the responses, well, the most popular responses that the year group has. And the students clearly see those responses, as I had outlined previously, making new friends, and the worries are being teased and bullied. So then we complete a contract that's in the student handout that's provided to them, and the contract is to each other, the students, to their teachers and year advisor and coordinators, and to their parents. And it essentially says that the group is going to work together to help one another form new friends and to prevent and to stop bullying. The students have lots of fun doing this activity, and afterwards we unpack it and describe the activity as a metaphor and a symbol that the students represented the balloons, and their job in the year group is to ensure that each one another is up, and if they see people in the year group down, they're to pick them up and to help them get back up again. The other thing we then look at as we transition from this activity is the power of labels. So the students have identified that what makes them most excited about starting high school is making new friends, and then I talked to them about how labels stop us from making friends, because when we label people or ourselves, we stop seeing them or ourselves for who we really are. This leads us into the activity about tearing off our labels. We look at things such as we discuss labels and identify negative labels that we've been given, or we give negative labels we give ourselves. We look at the real me, which is the red can, and here students form groups. They create positive labels, and once they've done that, we'd also look at a 4-step process to tear off the negative label. And from there we look at how to change our mental focus and to develop resilience. Oftentimes we focus on what we don't want, and one of the quickest ways we can change our mental focus is with the questions we ask. So rather than asking questions such as why does this always happen to me, we need to ask better questions, and we go through what some of them could be, like what could be something positive about this problem, or what could you do to make it the way you'd like it to be. Different questions that can change our focus and to get us thinking with different perceptions and different perspectives on things. We finally finish the session with a I'm a good friend activity, where we look at the 10 most important qualities that should be present in a good friend, and we reflect on whether our good friends and whether the students themselves have those qualities and how they show these qualities to others. If you'd like to inquire more or to book a Big Fish into Little Fish session for Year 7, call 0425 365 294 or email info@humanconnections.com.au.